Write check for employee advance. When writing a check to an employee in MaxxTraxx to advance the employee money before payday, post the check to a receivable employee advance account to track that employee advance as a loan. Let's take a look. From the toolbar, click the Write Check icon. Select the Show Employees checkbox and highlight and click the Select button below, or just double-click on the employee name to enter them as the payee. Fill out the check as you normally would, enter the amount, tab, enter a memo if you like, tab, and here on the check disbursement window is where we select the $12,300 receivables employee advance account and click OK. A couple things here. This employee record must be linked beforehand to a customer record, or MaxxTraxx will give us this warning that we cannot write a check to an employee dispersed to an accounts receivable account who is not a customer. The reason why the employee needs to be a customer is that the amount of this check will show up on that employee's customer record as an amount due, a receivable, just like if they charged their purchase at the shop as a regular customer. Let's post and close, print later, and go take a look at Justin's customer record. Here is the amount of that employee advance. The advance is paid like any other receivable. Click Options on the left and select to pay AR invoices. Now, one other thing that we want to verify, actually before we write that employee advance check, is where this customer record transactions are tracked. Click the blue underlined details link on the left, and note here we have Justin's charges on account, or accounts receivable, set to be tracked using a special account, the $12,300 receivables employee advances account. Perfect. Two good reasons for this. First, we can see how much is owed to the company by regular customers who would use the default account, the $12,000 receivables account in most cases, totaled separately from what our employees owe us on our financial reports. The second reason for tracking our employee advances and purchases in the $12,300 account is that with this account set to $12,300, we can deduct a dollar amount from our employees' paychecks, a loan repayment amount that shows up here as a credit on their customer's account automatically. So Justin can pay back this loan amount or his shop charges like any other customer, or have a little bit taken out of his paycheck each week, whether or not he has an outstanding balance on his account, by the way. Those amounts deducted from his paycheck just keep showing up here as credits. Please see the payroll setup training video for more information on setting up an automatic loan repayment deduction. And this concludes the lesson on Write Check for an Employee Advance.